on. Appreciate you tuning in to the live. If you watch this on the replay, I very much appreciate it. If you find value in this content, feel free to hit that subscribe button, comment, and share. That would be great. Fishing here on the Penobscot River today in Orono, Maine. Seeing if I can maybe catch a fish or two. Appreciate you tuning in. It almost felt like a bite right there. That would have been awesome. See if we can move down the river a little bit. I'm just going to fish my way down the river. Continue to walk, see what we can catch. I'm going to adjust this side of these rapids right here. See if we get any takers here. Get a little bit of weeds right there. What an absolutely gorgeous day here in Maine. Appreciate you tuning in. What do we have there? Ewald, welcome. 22 King. Maps, it's a legend. Yes. We do have the maps on right now. Making my way down the river here. Let's see if we can't catch us some fish. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you guys. Feel free to double tap that screen. Get those thumbs up going. Feel free to share the live. Appreciate you being here. It's my second live today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully we can catch some fish. I'm looking forward to see how the fishing goes here today. It's a different area than I was in earlier. I'm on the Penobscot River now. in the town of Orono, Maine. See if I can't catch a fish in this area. Earlier today where I was fishing was phenomenal on the Penobscot River. I hope this spot here is just as successful. We will see. Time will tell, I guess. All right. Sorry guys, my line got behind my blade there. If I miss your comments, it's because of the sun glare. I apologize. Do the best I can to look once in a while. What am I fishing for? Bass. That's what I am targeting, is bass this morning. I'm using a map spinnerbait right now. It served me very well this morning, earlier today on my last live. I'm hoping it will do the same here. We shall see. Definitely got a little more current here than where I was, for sure. But in my opinion, that's a good thing. Sometimes this current ends up helping a little bit. Just gotta pick your spots, that's all. So you gotta just keep trying different little holes and see what I can find for fish. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. This live is as successful as the last one. The last one was awesome. Very much appreciate everybody tuning in. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I haven't fished this spot here in a little while. particular area of the river. It's been a little bit. Did catch some nice fish last time I was here. I will say that. Decent bass. Beautiful breeze here right now. It's in the mid 70s. Absolutely gorgeous for the weather for Maine for this time of year. Definitely a lot warmer than normal for October. Hello, hello, how's it going? GL Quest, welcome. Concho, welcome. You guys are doing well? Appreciate you tuning in. I am fishing on the Penobscot River here in Orono, Maine today. At the moment. The weather is absolutely gorgeous here. Can't beat the weather today. I got 12 likes already. Appreciate it with the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, all you got to do is double tap the screen. That'll give me a thumbs up. If you find value in the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That'd be awesome too. Like a little bite right there. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Hope all is well, Carlos. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, boy, that got hung up on there. Wow, that wasn't good. Oh, that felt like light. Well, I think we're getting closer, guys. Oh. The people who just arrived, I'm on the Penobscot River here in Orono, Maine. Doing a little bass fishing today. Got a couple bites so far. Seen a bass, but I have not caught one yet. Oh, boy, that felt like a fish right there. Man. I figured being close to that rock might have me a chance to maybe get one. Keep plugging away. Over here on the other side. Working our way down. What beautiful scenery here today. The leaves are changing color. Absolutely gorgeous around here. Lois, welcome. I am on the Penobscot River here in Orono, Maine. Doing a little fishing. Earlier this morning, Lois, it was awesome, the lod. I caught a ton of fish on the Penobscot River earlier this morning. That went super. I caught smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, pickerel, all kinds of stuff. Fishing was awesome. I figured I'd try live here for a little while, see how this goes, try my luck. Well, I appreciate that. Got 11 fish. Had a good time. There you go. Yeah, the sun glare here is, the sun glare is really hard for me to read things here. It is beautiful. So if it takes me a minute or two to get to your comments, just bear with me. The glare is awful right now. And I can't turn my screen up any more than it is. It's already maxed out as far as clarity on the screen for brightness. No, I was hesitant about coming here today. I wasn't sure which spot I was going to go to next, but I figured I'd come try this. I love this area around the river, and I did good last time I was here. So I figured it was worth a shot. Come try it again. It definitely doesn't hurt to try. Oh, we got 15 likes already. That's awesome. Got a little bit of grass on there. Hold on just a second. Thomas, I live right up from the mill. Catch anything good today? On the Penobscot River I did. I have not caught a fish here yet. On the Penobscot I did really well. I have not caught anything yet here. I figured I would stop here on my way back and give it a whirl. And I'm going to I'm going to go get a couple other things done, I think, before the day is over. Depending on how the live goes, how the fishing comes. I'm going to make my way down the river here for a little ways first before I call it on this. Maybe even change things up a little bit. Definitely going to fish for a little while before I head out. Good luck out there today. I should get back to work. I got you, Thomas. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Get that cleaned off easy enough. Oh, you can tell if that was a fish or bottom. We'll look. Probably bottom. We get hung up pretty good, I can tell you that. I'm trying to get just below that little set of rapids there because I know there's a deep hole just below it. Where that drops off there, I figured I'd try to cut my way across there if I can. A beautiful chance to fish here today, though. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad there isn't much more crap in the water than there is here. Boy, it's discouraging. So many weeds and grass and leaves and all kinds of stuff moving around today. What we need moving around some fish on the end of that hook right there. That's what we need. One thing I can say about today, the scenery and the weather is beautiful. Goodness gracious, beautiful. I'll be fishing right over here, guys, in just a second. Just trying to make my way around to where I want to be. Trying to fish some of the areas where I did last time, hoping that they're good again this time. It's been a while since I've been here, so interesting to see how we do. All right. I'll try to make my way out across here to that rock out there if I can. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. Bear with me, guys. Whew. Oh, man. Whew. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Here we go. Fish on. Fish on, guys. There we go. There's a nice little bass. There we go. Right there. Nice. Nice little bass right there. There we go. Pretty. Give me just a second. There we are. There we go. Right there. Pretty fish. On this rock last time I was here did quite well. I don't know how we'll do today, but we got one. You guys able to see that one okay? a fish. Fish on, guys. There we go. Ooh, another bass. Off and going. Second bass. That's awesome. Yeah. I do love this rod. Ooh, that felt like one. Nope, I guess we just had some weeds. Was you able to see them too, Lewis? Oh, I think that might have been a rock. I gotta look. Make sure. I think that was stuff on the rock though. Yep. I'm trying to maneuver around boulders as I reel this in, so. But that's where the fish seem to be right now. For people just joining, I'm on the Penobscot River here in the state of Maine. Bass fishing. Appreciate you tuning in today. We have a couple so far. Ooh, that felt like one right there. Felt good actually. It's a good hit. Went to set that and mess my lure up. Right now I'm using a mep spinner bait as well. That's what I'm using at the moment. Number 5 blade mep spinner. The way that was reeling in there for a second. I don't understand why that was doing that. Fish on. Here we go. Another bass. There we go. Get up here. Another fish right there. Awesome. Almost 3 since I've been on this rock. Another one right there. Pretty fish. Off ain't going. Tickled with that. Great. value out of this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you could double tap the screen if you haven't hit the thumbs up, that would be great also. That'll give me a like. And feel free to share the live. I'm fishing on the Penobscot River here in Orono, Maine. Catching bass. Took a little bit to figure out where they were today, but I'm catching them now. About 3 since I've been on this rock. So that is very encouraging. Grass on that one. Tickle, we're able to catch a few fish. I get discouraged when I do a live and I don't catch any fish. That's much easier. Either way, I'm going to enjoy the weather and being outside. Come on, fishy, fishy. Where's everybody watching from? Just curious. What state? What country? Sorry guys, I just got to adjust this cord for my charger. Okay, doing good. Hammy, Canada. That's awesome. Appreciate your answering. I was getting worried that people couldn't even hear me. Well, I appreciate you tuning in, Hammy from Canada. Hope your day is going well. If you get a chance to fish up there, if you fish, what do you go for? Wow, I'm surprised we ain't caught more than the 3 yet. I caught a ton here last time. This is a good little spot though. If it was cloudy, I think it would help a little bit too. Nope. Tell if that was a fish or a rock. Thinking maybe a rock. I wish I could see over there just how it looks. I think it might have been though. Got a little bit of slime on it, so I'm thinking yes. Just wish I could tell how to lay that lure over in that area. There, oh, that was a fish. I know that was a fish. I see the swirl. That was encouraging. Good. That one even messed my spinner on my lure up a little bit. It's good. Yeah, at least we know they're over there. We're narrowing it down. think this was the area before, if I can remember right. I think this was the area I had them biting like 1, 2, 3 times the same fish. Not and catching them 3 times, but I mean, you know, they'd hit and I'd miss it, hit again, I'd miss it, and then I'd catch it. Whereabouts? Well, as you can see, Thomas, up that way is where the boat landing is. That's, I can't remember the name of the island. That's the one that's barricaded. You can't drive onto the island there. There's a boat landing up here in Orono. And I'm walking down the river from the boat landing. Indian Island? No. No, there's not that island right over there. If that's the one that I think it is, that's the one that, because when you come down, you turn by Ledbetter's, you go down, and right at the bottom of the hill, there's a big barricade and a fence and stuff. Take a right there, instead of going straight where you can't go across that island, and you take a right, and there's a public boat landing down there. It's on your left-hand side. There's a little park area there, and there's a boat landing, and then I went from there and I walked down the river. Like I said, I'm in Orono, not Old Town. on, fishy, fishy. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in today. There, oh, that was a nice fish. I saw that one. Oh, come on. Let's see if that'll bite again. I hope so. Boy, that looks like a nice fish. Take it, Bob. I don't know where the heck it went. It hits quick. Looks like a good fish though to me. Now. That was a good looking fish. Nice to see a few fish here though. It's very encouraging. Let's go fishy fishy. Appreciate everybody who's hit that subscribe button today. Just want to thank you very much for that. Appreciate you joining the journey. I try to do these lives as often as I can. I'll also do lives while I'm harvesting clams here in Maine and stuff like that. I try to switch up some of my lives as the season goes on. Do some different things. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the journey. I really love the outdoors and fishing and all that it has to offer. Got several ideas for the future, and I hope you stick around and enjoy how it all plays out. I just want to thank everybody. I'm almost at 26,500 followers, which is awesome. Well, guys, bear with me here for a minute. I'm going to step down off this rock and we'll work our way down the river some more. Just bear with me though for a second. It takes me a little bit to get in, down and off yet. My knees aren't as kind to me as they used to be. All right, I'm just gonna take my time. I'll get to shore here and we'll continue our journey. Last thing I want to do is fall in here. I fell in the river here in June while I was doing a live, actually. That was interesting. I did get soaked. I think that was back in June. It's either June or July. I think it was June though. I was complaining I was hot earlier in the day when I was fishing earlier in the live, and I was not hot after I fell in. I will say that. Well, it's an awful nice rocky bottom here for bass. That's for sure. Well, that's kind of interesting. Old type of pottery, I guess. welcome. Hello. Set you right there for a minute. Right? I guess not. Let me try doing that. Just a second. There you go. Set you right there for a second. Glad this battery's holding up all right. All right, let's try this over here, I guess. See how we do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Are you from Turkey? Is that what you're trying to say? If you're from Turkey, welcome. Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. I am on the Penobscot River here in Orono, Maine, here in the U.S. Doing a little bass fishing. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. If you like the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I do these lives as often as I can. I'll also do lives about other stuff besides fishing. I do lives about harvesting clams as well. I dig those around the time of low tide here in the state of Maine. It's one of the things I do for a living, on top of digging worms and content creation. Great group in here today. Where am I from? I'm from here in Maine. I am fishing in the state of Maine in the United States. Maine is located in the northeast part of the United States of America. There are beautiful places here, yes. The leaves are changing here right now on the on some of the trees. When it's fall, the leaves will change, and then they'll fall to the ground eventually. They change in color, and it's quite pretty here this time of year. Fall. Yeah, I'm from Bermuda. Well, I hope you are doing okay after that last hurricane by you guys. I see you guys did get some winds out of that. Hope you're doing all right. I appreciate you tuning in. How is things making out now that the storm's gone? Just curious. What is the bait? I'm using a lure. It's called a mep spinner bait. Is what I'm using. I'll show you. That's what I'm using right there. It's called a mep spinner bait. No other bait besides that, just lure. I don't use a lot of bait. Well, I take that back. I do if I'm like striper fishing in the springtime. When everything's right, I'll use bloodworms where and when I can. Depends on the rules and regulations. But for striped bass, I may use them. Come on, fishy, fishy. Trying to see if there's anything in this little deep hole right here. I'm assuming there would be, but we'll go out a little further and try to work our way across. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. If you get a chance to watch the replay, I have caught 3 bass so far. If you are able to watch the replay, feel free to share it, comment, hit that thumbs up. That'd be great. Let me teach you a few Turkish words for that thing. A spoon, huh? Okay. Interesting. How long have I been back from this morning's live? Jamie, I've been on here for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Jamie? Caught 3 bass. And it took me a while to get onto them, but I did catch 3 so far. Welcome, hello. Umar, welcome. Is it Usario? Welcome. If I get your names wrong because of the spelling and stuff, I apologize. Yeah, no, I'm happy with it, Jamie. It's gone well. It's 9 p.m. there you go. Well, after I get done with this live, I'm going to head off and probably do a couple things. And who knows what time I'll get home. Might not be till then. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't think it'll be that late. Yeah, it's 2:20 now. I'm working my way back towards the vehicle. Gonna fish my way back. Bears live on this area. There could be bears around here, yeah. I don't think so though. But it is possible. There's bears, plenty of bears here in Maine. I'm not worried about it. That's kind of what you're getting at. Have you caught any fish lately? Yes. I've caught 3 bass on this live, and I did a live earlier this morning, and I caught a lot of fish. I can't say how many, I didn't keep count, but I'd guess somewhere around 20 about it. Between bass and pickerel. I caught largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and pickerel this morning. And quite a few. On this live so far, I've caught 3 bass. I've had 2 other ones on. Well, hit the lure, let's put it that way. They weren't on, no. So 3 bass is what I've caught. We'll leave it at that. Had a few other bites, I guess. Nice, yes, no, I agree. Appreciate you guys coming along for the journey. I'm glad you guys can enjoy the scenery a little bit. Absolutely gorgeous with the leaves changing here in Maine. Just curious, wherever you guys are, do you have the leaves changing where you are? Or do they change where you are? Let's put it that way. This lake, no. This is the Penobscot River, Jamie. I'm in Orono, Maine, on the Penobscot River. Do you boat fish? No. Would if I had a boat. But no, I shore fish right now. Maybe someday. That'd be a nice goal to have a boat. I would really like it if I did. I could do a few more things and have a few more extra things for doing lives and stuff. For filming and so forth. But this way here it keeps me moving all the time, I guess, with the walking of going up and down the shores of places, which I'm not upset about. Get to see some gorgeous country. But Jamie, if you've seen any of my other lives or watched me on any other platforms, I dig worms and clams for a living here in Maine, and I do plenty of walking, so this year kind of an added bonus, I guess. But it's part of it. Hey, I'm happy to be fishing and making content and bringing you guys along. I'm in hopes to be posting a short later today of a pickerel that I caught before I went live this morning. So you can see me catching that. Hopefully. I'll try to get that up this evening. I posted a cool video the other day of some turkeys, Jamie, that was actually on the shore while I was clamming. Came right down on the flats where I was digging clams, and there was a bunch of them. You can see all the tail feathers displayed. The toms and stuff was out there. walking around, a bunch of them. It's pretty cool. Which bait or lure do you like the most? Well, it depends on the conditions. It can vary. I use this MEP spinner bait. MEP spinners is what I use a lot of most of the time, but you know, in weeds and lily pads and things like that, I can't. So I may use a, you know, maybe a frog or, you know, a worm of some kind, one brand or another, or something like that. Depends on the conditions and what I'm catching. That's nice to see. It was cool. There was a bunch of them. That's the second time I've seen that this year, on where they're right on the shore like that. It's pretty cool sometimes, the things I see. Oh, the river's beautiful here. Absolutely gorgeous. It's quite low right now. Normally it's a lot higher than this. I wouldn't be walking where I am right now normally, especially in the spring of the year. But it's been very dry here this summer and into this fall. But it is a gorgeous place. I'm very fortunate to fish the bunch of places that I can and that I do. And to be honest, I mean, I'm very thankful that I'm able to do this, bring you guys along, create content, no matter whether it's this platform or any platform. I just like the ability to be able to do that. If at all possible, at some point, you know, I can have enough income from social media, I would just film and do that stuff a little more often than I am now. See how things go, I guess. Which fish do you like the most? I fish a lot for bass. Bass is one of the things that I fish for the most. I really enjoy catching bass. Not opposed to any fish really, but that's what I tend to target most. I like the river that I was on this morning, the Penobscot keg, before I came here. There's a lot of pickerel there too, and those are fun to catch. Those can give a nice little fight. I just catch and release everything I catch. I don't keep any of them. I like the ability to catch them. Just kind of keep on fishing. If fish were ribeyes, I'd keep them. Yeah, bass are great. I enjoy catching them. That sun has got to be pushing 80 degrees. Well, the temp, I mean. It's getting warm. 77 when I left the vehicle. Thinking she's a little warmer than that right this moment. These temperatures have been unreal for this time of year. We've had some warm weather for October for here in Maine. Normally it's not this warm. I'd be more apt to see 50s and 60s than here it is almost 80 or around 80, somewhere in there. Kind of amazing, really. But we've had some cool mornings for sure. I've had a few fires in the wood stove already. I did have a bite right there a minute ago. What's the biggest fish you've caught? Today, forever? Today was on an earlier live. It was 1.72 pounds, I think, bass. My biggest personal largemouth bass is 5 pounds 7 ounces. Biggest smallmouth is 3 pounds 5 ounces. I mean, I've caught some stripers that were striped bass. They were, I don't know, in the teens, I guess, pound wise. Over 30 inches in the past. Mid 30s, actually, probably. Years ago. Thank you guys for tapping that screen. If you're new to the live and you haven't hit that thumbs up, all you got to do is tap that screen twice. And if you find value in the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That'd be awesome. I try to do these lives as often as I can. I appreciate you following along the journey. Anyway, yes, Burks. I had 3 bass so far since I've been here on the Penobscot. I was a little later into the live, but I got them probably 45 minutes or so into the live. I'm just guessing roughly. I went quite a little stretch here without catching anything in the beginning. Then I had a little spot I was in, and I caught 3. I've had a few other bites and had them on for a second type thing. Thanks, Burks. Appreciate you tuning in. Burks is another creator here, Burks Outdoors. He fishes here in Maine also. Well, I haven't seen anybody out here, Burks, either. Haven't noticed anyone today. Well, I take that back. I did see someone this morning where I was. Now, they weren't fishing where I was, but they were down the river a little further from me. I don't know if they were fishing or not. They were just on the water there. Wow. Boy, this little spot I'm at right here, this has treated me well in the past. It's a little deep hole here just before you hit some quicker water there, and I have done really well right in here before. I fished on the way down here, never got a bite either. Kind of strange how they are today. I know this morning was gangbusters. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Mostly where I fish is sometimes crowded, yeah. Mostly catch bluegill, and there are some giant fish also. Yep, I can believe it. Oh, those be fun to catch. Hey, if I'm out fishing, I don't care if I'm just catching sunfish. It's nice to catch fish. Just enjoy the day. I know I was where I was this morning in that general area. I had a spell there a while ago where I caught, I think 4 or 5 sunfish one night. Caught some other fish as well, but it was like, geez, they were like bang, bang, bang. Get out of here. I gotta keep moving, guys. I got a few hornets here around me. I keep moving. Get past them. Hopefully they'll leave me be. I never thought I'd be worried. I shouldn't say worried, but having to deal with hornets here in October. But here we are. We got 50 likes. That's awesome, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you to each and every one who's hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Appreciate you joining my journey. Keep working our way up the river here. $51 now in your 51st. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I see what you mean now. I appreciate that. Thanks. A beautiful day out here fishing today, Burks. I'm glad I've come. I'm glad I've been able to do a few lives. You more towards Orono or Bangor? I'm in Orono. I'm in Orono, yep. I'm headed up towards the boat landing right up here. It's up above me a little ways. There's a, when you turn basically where Ledbetter's is, you come down, I think it's Island Avenue actually. There's a boat landing down in there. That island right there, I think is the one that's got the barricade on it where you can't go on it. I can't remember the name of it, but that's as you go down the hill. You'll see it's all closed off and stuff. For some reason I can't remember the name of it. But with that being said, just a second. Wanted to try that right there real quick. Believe it or not, I've caught one right in this little spot here before. Not like that. I don't want to lose that lure. I'll stop messing around right there, I guess. I do that to walk and see a little swirl already. I gotta try fish. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm gonna go up above these little bit of rapids here. Try a few casts up there. Where I used to fish was a dam lake, but they closed due to a tornado back in 2023. Kind of sad, yeah. Giant white bass and other types of fish. Wow. Oh, that's too bad. It's a great place to fish, but also crowded. More than 5 fish, wow. Yeah, I don't take any fish. That breeze feels nice. Ain't I sweating? Perhaps you wouldn't think it'd be this warm in October, would you? If you're still in there. You just got to be pushing close to 80. Or was. I think it was 77 when I left the car. I fish the Penobscot a lot. Makes me wonder why we don't get many salmon anymore there. Well, I don't fish for them. I don't know. What? Well, I guess I'd reel one in, obviously, if I had one on, but I don't target them or anything. But I know, like the Atlantics, they're on. Basically, you gotta unhook them for you. You can't even take them out of the water, I don't think. Oh, it's all day. Yes, it is. It was better to fish at night back then. Well, I can understand that. Well, keep making our way up here. We're getting there. Let's see what time it is here. Almost 3. It is fun. I enjoy fishing. I wish I'd have been doing content years ago. You know, started doing this a long time ago. I think that obviously I'd be a lot further ahead than I am now. Glad I could take you guys fishing with me today. I know in the winter time, if I don't get out for a while or anything, you know, doing anything outside for activity, I really enjoy watching people fishing and videos and things like that. Kind of get you excited about going again. this one you gotta come fish in my ice house with me. Nice, warm, cozy TV fish camera. There you go. That sounds like a good time. It does sound pretty cool. I agree. I also think it would be cool if I could go to the Florida Keys and stay for 3 months. And I'd say 4. December to April would be nice. DJI Flaws MTB. It's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. You are welcome. Appreciate you tuning in today. I'm going to be making a few more casts here and probably wind me up. Come up here on this other side real quick. Bear with me just a second here, guys. There's a ton of glass broke right here, so I have to be careful where I step and what I do. Okay. Ooh, shoot. That's better. Try to put this in my pocket a little more here. I just shared you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Barracks. and posted you on my post. I appreciate that, man. I didn't know, but maybe I could get a fish or two to bite over here. I've caught pickerel here before. Well, definitely have tried my hardest to catch another one. It has been slow though. Oop, that looked like a fish trail in that right there. Hold on. We may have a contender. Let's see. Let's see if we can catch another one. That did look like a fish trail in that. I don't know if I can catch it, but definitely looked that way to me. Interesting. Definitely saw the weight from it. It was coming from a different direction than my lure was. Kind of coming sideways at it. Interesting. Well, one more cast after this, guys. Unless something major happens. I have got some other things I'm going to be doing. We'll make it a good one. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you're not subscribed to the page, hit that subscribe button. If you like this channel, feel free to rewatch this live when it's done. And like, share, and I would appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. And I appreciate you tuning in. Oop, what happened? There we go. Barks, you take care, my friend. It's good to see you. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Yeah, I did catch a lot. It was a good day. Very good day. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch my first live from this morning, feel free to check that out. I caught a ton of fish on it. Caught 3 fish on this live and a ton this morning over on the Passadum Keg River. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you.